Hello everybody, welcome back. Another Minecraft map showcase. Just to show you guys how many there are, we have quite a few left to do. So that'll make for some good, easy videos to do. And this one is the Halo server. Let's see, disable the autosave, don't need it. As you can see, in survival again. This one had like an entire story to it, actually. I put the entire story on the Minecraft forum, and I don't know, maybe I'll take the time, get a... That dog is angry. Get maybe a picture or something of the story, and because it actually had a really nice story to it. And this one actually, the bad part about this giant house is that it's created directly on the spawn. So, like, if someone spawns, half the time they're on top of my roof. So, I really like the Halo mashup pack though. Even though there's not many colors you could really choose from, you can there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, see the spawn chest is right there. Even though there's not a lot of colors to choose from, there's still like, I don't know, like just I don't know, it's weird. I can't explain it. Trying to explain it is impossible. But I like how there's a Halo ring going around, and I like the music that plays on it, but sadly I can't add the music at all because, you know, copyright stuff. But this roof actually has holes in it, so the villagers will actually breed. And actually created like several layers of glass so that they would actually have a lot of area to live in. Let me get out of here. Made a nice little warthog. I believe I also made it right here because the end portal, I believe, was actually right here. Yes, the end portal is right here. I really like the golem too. It's a giant Spartan. What we got in here? Oh, got a couple of wheats. Think. Oh yeah, each one of these rooms is its own forest, basically. Well, not forest, farm. So a lot of work, even though it's just this one house, a lot of work was put into making the levels for it and everything. Especially the glass, that took a while, definitely. And I stuffed all the animals in here. I got 2 of every color of sheep. I don't know why the dogs are angry right now. But you could get any color you wanted from them. Just from sitting here. I like the flood cows. Those are creepy, but nice. They're cool. Alright, let's see what's in the nether. Oh, I'm not flying anymore. Don't know why. I'm actually wearing a pumpkin hat right now. That's like my favorite thing about this. If you have the pumpkin hat, it looks like a Spartan visor. It's really awesome. Well, that's not anywhere I need to go. Oh, maybe this way. Okay, I don't know where this was leading to. Okay then. Oh, let's get out of here then. There's nothing to see in here. $16. I don't know what that means. It meant something so that I could keep track of my stuff. This is actually, well, they're not supposed to be dying, but it's like you hit them once with anything and they die. It's like mob grinder thing, basic mob grinder. And oh, we got a little dragon egg right there. Oh yeah, little little place where you could figure out what you need for potions. I know it's so weird going back to this server because I barely remember it, but a lot of stuff was put into making this. The hell? Um, and apparently we have vacuum cleaner dogs that just go around and slide. It's really weird. Probably because it came over from the 360. If you bring a map from the 360 and you had tamed animals, they're not tamed anymore. So they're just sliding around on their butts. Alright, let's get out of here. That's about all there is to see in here. Where's the door? There it is. Oh, giant gravestone. I think there was a sign on here. Why did I put the gravestone down anyway? Oh yeah, because in the little story that came with this, I had T-Dog uh like died or something in it. And yeah, it was just part with the story because he likes the idea of Minecraft, but it just doesn't it doesn't want to play it. It's not really his thing. The idea is nice though. Boomdia, is that is that the guy's actual name? This guy was making like a pretty cool house. Never finished it though. Pretty sure he just played for one day and then didn't play it all after that. What is this? Oh, it's a tree. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to get the story inside with the video because the story like is amazing for all this. There's like a giant ship uh, crashed over here and made all these giant mountain platforms like right over here, and that's how all these craters came to be. It's a pretty cool story. Let's see. Let's get my map out. See where I am. See if there's anyone else's houses. I think again with this one, I also actually I think I just did one town. Yeah, I thought this was cool how there's a town in the water. But I think there's one town that we actually um, helped keep alive. Signs, those are always nice. Okay, I sanctioned off this village. But is that really all there is to this map? Oh, I think there's one house. I think this is actually spruce wood planks. Like, this mashup pack is really weird. Um, well, yeah, I think that's all there is to this map. Just literally the two people's houses and that village that doesn't really have much with it. And it's yeah, must have been a map where no one really played. But I don't know, I'll try to get the story in here. This was a really short video. There wasn't much to show besides besides my giant house with all the villagers in it. But yeah, hopefully the story is kind of cool. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Is that guy always here? I don't know. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys later.
Hello everybody, this is the story of the Halo game, Halo on Minecraft. I'm gonna read it to you guys because I like hearing stuff read to me. So let's do this. A lone ring, far from the galactic system of Earth and any other rings, built as a last line of defense in the case of the other rings being destroyed. Hidden from the sight of every planet in the galaxy, it was still teeming with the basic life forms of Earth. Pigs, cows, sheep, and other animals roamed this ring without any signs of danger. That is until one space group, the vicious kind, learned of the ring's existence. Exhausted from the war efforts between Spartans and elites and Prometheans, they searched for a way out. This lone ring was the perfect opportunity for the group to escape the disasters of war and start anew. In the dead of night, the group abandoned their space station with nothing but their hopes and dreams. They launched through space in their individual escape pods without ever being seen. A mere 4 hours later, they crashed onto the ring, stuck between grassland and snow. It was a middle-aged paradise, animals roaming freely, plants growing endlessly, and unterraformed land. The group worked endlessly day and night to create their main base of operations, the Vicious Kind headquarters. All seemed well for the Vicious Kind until one day a rogue ship crashed into the northern region of their newly founded world. The crash obliterated the ground around it, creating large mountains that seemed too impossible to stand on their own. The rogue ship mysteriously disappeared overnight and was never seen again. However, the ship left a strange magnetic field that allowed for plots of land to be suspended in midair without any supporting structures. That was the least of the Vicious Kind's worries. After studying the crash and magnetic field, geologist TVK T-Dog declared that the rogue ship was hijacked by the flood. During one of his surveying missions, the land grew darker than usual. In a matter of seconds, T-Dog was surrounded by the flood. He tried to hold them off, but there were too many for him to handle. With his last breath, he launched a communications ray to warn the Vicious Kind of the oncoming trouble they were about to face. The Vicious Kind knew what had to be done. They released an all-out broadcast to any and all armies requesting for assistance against the flood. Having been banished from the elite armies, the brutes came to assist. However, the brutes were stricken with greed and only came to set up shops. Not listening to the warnings of the flood, the brutes set up 3 separate villages around the Vicious Kind headquarters. The brutes were unprepared for the flood and found themselves requesting assistance from the Vicious Kind. With barely any materials, the group was only able to supply support to the village in the east. The Vicious Kind was in a losing battle and couldn't hold out for any longer. That is, until they discovered the riches the ring had under its soil. Coal, iron, gold, and diamonds were being dug up at a rapid pace. For whatever reason, the brutes took a liking to the most useless ore of them all, the emerald. The Vicious Kind was now able to fight back against the growing flood army and protect their newly founded home. The abundance of riches led many other organizations and groups to aid in the fight against the flood. The Vicious Kind knew one thing: the wars they were trying to escape had just come to them. And this was in honor of my good friend TVK Dog, who doesn't have Minecraft but likes the idea of it. Now, to kind of sum up what it means for the Minecraft world in general, between grassland and snow is where the building was. The Vicious Kind headquarters, that was the big building with all the glass in it. The rogue ship crash created the mountains, that was the northern part of the map, and the magnetic field that allows for plots of land to be suspended in midair, that was also, there were like parts of land just flying in midair, so that explained that. An all-out broadcast to any and all armies was basically the Minecraft forum itself. And the brutes were actually villagers. Villagers look like brutes in that pack. And the village in the east was the only village that was actually lit up. And there were 3 of them in total. And that was basically that was all to the map. I've actually read this 3 times. There was a second time I read it, it ended at headquarters a little before it. So that's why it probably sounds weird. I'm using new open broadcasting software, so it's very new to me. I've read this so many times my mouth kind of hurts. That is not a joke for the internet to enjoy, except it is. But yeah, I hope you guys like the story, hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.